Hello? Excellent. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for coming and supporting our event today. What an absolute tremendous turnout, not only by you guys, but also by the locomotives. I think you'll agree, quite a splendid display. We've got a little bit of an event for you now, which hopefully will give you plenty of photographic opportunities. We've got some special guests, and we're here to celebrate 40 years of the magnificent Class 43 high-speed train. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce to the stage Andy Mellors, our Engineering Director for GWR. Andy.
Thank you, Paul. Good morning. As Paul says, I'm Andy Mellors, Engineering Director at Great Western Railway. What a privilege it is to be able to be here today and say a few words. A very, very warm welcome to everyone here at St Philip's Marsh. Fantastic open day celebration, and as Paul says, marking 40 glorious years of the high-speed train. I invite Sir Kenneth Grange to say a few words and name this locomotive. Sir Kenneth.
Well, thank you, Andy. And I don't do this very often, but when I have done, the worst thing that can happen is that people don't hear you. So, is anybody over there not hearing? I think that's a thumbs up, so I'll carry on. Well, Andy, you're very kind to let me come here today and to treat me in this way. It doesn't happen very often in a lifetime, and I'm thrilled to bits. And GWR is a remarkable company, but also remarkable in being such a big factor in the ongoing success of this one vehicle. And it was quite properly called God's Wonderful Railway, and I think it deserves that. So I've got one or two things to say, and particularly to repeat how grateful I am to GWR and enjoy all your colleagues know that. Really the heart of the point I want to make, which is that those were really golden years for the idea of modernising Britain, and it had come into the hands of not many big institutions, but of them all, British Rail had the most forward-thinking, the forward-looking, the most outward-looking, the most modernistic view of the future. Now, of course, they had suffered a great deal of bad press in the long years because what they wanted to do would naturally take a very long time. But they set about it, and as an example, at Derby, they built complete new blocks to house the engineers who, up to the time of the HST, were working on the APT. And the HST, as you all know, came out of the, as it were, failure or the seeming difficulty of making the APT into a real ongoing business. So the HST was formed, and it came into the hands of some clearly wonderful engineers who, remarks made a moment ago by Andy, who actually invested this train with such high caliber of design and engineering design that it's actually become one of the, not easiest, but a very important factor is the relative ease of maintenance of this fleet. So there's a big factor. But those were the golden years of design in this country. The 60s and 70s, I started work on it in 68, I think, and eventually, as you know, it ran in the early 70s. But those were really amazing years. We saw other things, for example, signage, motorway signage. We take it for granted now, but it became a sort of sound this horn. Thank you very much. And we should hear.
Guys, can we kneel down, please. Thank you.